everyone! This is a Pouncing Cat, and welcome to another Minecraft video. This is going to be a very special video because it is a remake of one of my oldest, most popular videos, which included a bunch of ideas for pet builds, so sit tight and enjoy. There are going to be 4 animals that are included in this video, and each of the 4 have their own 3 unique builds. We're going to start off with the best animal, am I right? It's the cat. The 3 builds that we have for the cat are fairly simple, but I think that they're compact and cute, and you can pretty much put them in almost any Minecraft build. So the first bit that we have is a little cute cat swing. Now this one I feel like it's pretty creative. I haven't really seen this a lot, but if you've ever seen the kind of cat seats that go by the windows, this is essentially what it is. So you could just sit on here with your furry friend, or you can just leave them to look outside at the bees and the birds, which there used to be a bee back there somewhere. He dipped. I don't know where he went. This is like a miniature tree, except instead of it just being a tree, we have little spots for the cats to jump on and climb on and have a grand old time. So you could easily put this in the backyard of your build. As you can see, we have like a little bit of a fence here symbolizing that. This could go in some sort of meditation garden that you would like to share with your cats, or this can just go to an outdoor space that you and your cats can enjoy. So it's really simple. Alright, now this one is definitely a classic. So this is the cat tree, although I tried to take my own kind of spin on it by basically shoving a bunch of designs into one little scaffolding use. We have actually some walls, which I don't see used a lot, but that's kind of like the thicker bottom part of the cat tree. And then as it goes up slowly to the little platform. So obviously we have a bunch of those little platforms. This I kind of thought was like a scratching texture. I don't know, that could only be me. But I felt like that would kind of work for a cat to scratch at. And if you're trying to build one of these, I definitely recommend kind of tweaking the design to fit your own house. And maybe even changing up the colors. It's really whatever you want. But I think that this one's cute, and I hope that you guys like it as well. We're actually moving on to the next animal, which is the fox. I received a few requests from some friends asking, hey, you gotta make some things for the fox. And I was like, okay, fine, I will. This one, I actually saw a little design for a cute cat outdoor hut, but I was like, what if I just kind of make this more woodsy themed and make it for a fox? So this utilizes the campfires, which I think is pretty interesting because it gives it this log cabin outside earthy feel. And then if you add the overgrown bushes, and if you add like a rock wall behind it, or wherever you have it in nature, it's definitely going to fit in. And I think that it's pretty cute if you have a fox or two. Obviously you can make this larger. This is for Cucumber the fox, which is like kind of a joke with my friends and I, so I hope that you guys like that as well. It's like a fox but a cucumber. Anyways, let's move along. So the next one, I do think that it turned out pretty cute, as is this guy. Look at him, his little tail sticking through. This is just kind of like if you were at a zoo and you were having a fox exhibit. So you know, you got the little paper here where you can read about foxes. Yeah. There's also just like this kind of wall where you can see through. Just build like kind of a replica of the taiga in here, or something of the sort that just gives you foxy nature vibes. And you would obviously, if this was a real zoo, you could wrap it all the way around or make it an indoor exhibit, really whatever you wanted. I just put barrier blocks here because I was like, I am not building walls to this thing. Hello, I see your little ears. That's kind of cute. This is just kind of replicating the taiga, but instead of it being an exhibit, it's just kind of like a little fox sanctuary. Okay, I see how it is. You're just gonna sit on the air. Okay then. You know, I think that it turned out really cute, and I really like the trees and then the ground with the new soil. So I mean, really this is just kind of me showing off how you can replicate their natural environment. I'm just gonna leave this floating fox to whatever he was doing. Not really sure what it was, but I think that we should move on to the next animal. Yes, pesky bed. So it's just the parrot. This I thought was kind of interesting. Obviously this design with the scaffolding and the parrot in the middle, it's very popular. So I was kind of thinking, okay, well, what could make this kind of design unique? So normally they just like put them on a pole or attach them to the wall. What if you kind of made it like if you're walking into a zoo or something and it's like the exotic bird section? It's really simple, but I think it's cute. And if you have like a bunch of them scattered around leading up to an aviary or something of the sort, I think it would look really cute. The next one I'm actually like pretty happy with. It's just kind of like a little bird cage thing, and when I say little, yes, it's very little. But I really kind of like it because it might just be the color palette that I really like, or like, I don't know, I just tried to add a little bit of detail to it. I've been trying to use walls more because now that they've updated the way that they function in some ways, I think that it definitely looks a lot better and they're more usable as a block overall. Kind of reminds me of a clock or something, but you know, it's for the bird. Next is actually a design that's extremely similar to the one in my original video, but I thought I should still include it because, I mean, it's literally the epiphany of a bird cage. This acacia texture, it's perfect for kind of bars, and I know that that sounds violent. I'm not trying to trap you in there, buddy, but it just really works for a bird cage. And if you wanted a smaller scale, obviously you could just use the trap doors. Now the acacia, it is a little bit troublesome in some ways because it doesn't always go with everything, but if you can find a palette, a room where it works, then I say definitely use it because your little feathered friend will have a grand old time sitting on a trapdoor doing nothing. I promise. Alright, moving on to the final animal, which you guys are probably all very excited about. I mean, I was most excited about the cats, so I mean, you know, I got those done already. But it's the dog, yep. This is supposed to be like a pet store. I don't think that I did a very good job. But this is a pet store. The main thing is this little playpen here. Somebody from our little Minecraft buddies group chat had suggested a fox playpen, and I was like, no, I'm gonna do a dog playpen, so ha. Oh, okay, you're guarding it. I see how it is. If you put a zombie head turned around where most people don't face, then it can look like literally a tennis ball, and it's absolutely perfect to put in the dog build. Crimson trapdoors, I think that they work really well for that kind of barred off texture if you don't want to use the acacia, because obviously those could work too. Yeah, it's really simple, but I think it's cute, and this guy definitely deserves to be adopted. He's been sitting in here the whole time that I've been building. I feel kind of bad. Alright, moving on. This is probably one of the ones that I am most happy with. Again, I tried to use the walls, and something that I did in my previous old video was I made a doghouse, and it was ugly, and I was mad about it afterwards. But I have redesigned this with the walls and the quartz and the combination of the granite and the brick. You can put this in the backyard, you can put it against a wall, it's really wherever you want. I saw something very similar to this elsewhere, but I really couldn't think of any other ideas, and I was like, well, let's put something like it in here. So if you'll notice, there's these little things, if you can't tell, which I think you can, but they're diamond helmets. And they're supposed to look like little pillows. So this is like a giant dog bed, and then you got a little dog in the middle, and then you got pillows on the side for him. The way that you do this is actually really simple. I'm actually going to break this. So you just have to layer up, not on like this block, that's your flooring block. You gotta go one block under, layer 7 pieces of snow, and then you're gonna place your armor stand on, place your diamond helmet on, and then you're going to take a stair, if I can go and grab one. Then you're going to place a stair right down here. It doesn't really matter which, oh hello. It doesn't really matter if it's like already curved or not. Don't worry about that. It will when you set off your piston. So I am going to have to break that. I am so sorry, Mr. Lamp. But then you just literally do that. It's that simple. You don't even need a redstone block. You could literally use a lever and you could be done with it. And you just do this on either side, and then you literally have a pillow for your dog bed. And alright, so this may have been a little bit of a quick video, but I really hope that you guys have enjoyed it. I certainly have had fun coming up with all these designs. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm just gonna sit here with my cats, and let me know if you have any more ideas for something like this in the future, any more pet build designs, or if you want me to try a selection of different pets. That's about all for me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!